Hello and welcome to week 11 of What Next Gen X Gaming. Silverlinks 35 here, getting ready to review a couple games and add a few to the queue. Going to change the focus just a little bit. What I'm going to do is each week I'm going to review the previous week's game, look at the two for the coming up week, and then the queue will consist of the 2 weeks down the road. The first game we did was Orion-Prelude. That's one that we did on YouTube here Wednesday night. Kind of a squad-based first-person dinosaur wave shooter. I had played it a little bit before, and there was a note on one of the videos on YouTube that it was one of the worst games on Steam that had been improved. And honestly, by the time I got done with the hour, I was pretty bored with it. The concept was okay, but there are better squad-based games out there like Deep Rock Galactic or something like that that have a lot more depth to them. This one was just waves of dinosaurs that were on you every single time. Every dinosaur took your full clip to take out, so you had to reload while they were beating on you. And I didn't make it past the fourth wave on any of the tries. I think 4 or 5 tries there. And I tried different classes and everything like that. Now the AI opponent guys that you were working with weren't that great, but you still expect that you're going to get a little something with it. Definitely a game I'm not going to come back to. Wouldn't recommend unless it was a freebie that you're going to play with some friends or something like that. I give Orion-Prelude a 1. On Thursday night, I was joined by my daughters, Trixie Doggy 18, Furball Unicorn, as we played Outcast, Second Contact. This was an interesting one, kind of an open world, third-person game. Had a lot of potential. It was a remake of a game that had been done quite a while before. And if you go back and look at any of the pages, you can see the difference with the new one. This one struck me as a lot of potential, but man, there was a lot of reading to do. Right at the start, it was telling the stories about it and everything. And I'm definitely more of a, Minecraft 7 Days to Die, where they just drop you in on it and you kind of figure things out. These guys telling me about the different factions and stuff like that really just kind of bored me. As well as one of the opening quests I kind of struggled with, where you're learning to crouch or something like that. Now the kids seem to enjoy it, and it's the type that the wife enjoys too, where you're going around picking up things. The combat system was a little bit muddy, so not a terrible game. I could see where it would have its thing. If you had a little more patience than I do to read the storylines, might be kind of fun. I'd give it a 2 personally, but I could see it being a 3, where something that you might come back to later on. This week on YouTube Wednesday night, we're going to be doing Sheltered. That's one I got quite a few hours into. It's basically a Fallout shelter that you're sending people out in. The graphics are kind of simple. I did have some issues with the game. They did a release on it later on called Stasis, which I tried and didn't really notice a whole lot different, but it's kind of a fun one. I hope you'll enjoy it. That's Wednesday night here on YouTube. Thursday night on Twitch, we're going to do Regions of Ruin. Hopefully be joined by one of the kids again at least for that. I really don't know anything about it. Interesting kind of a side-scroller one, but more along the lines of something like Terraria, I believe. I guess we'll see. That's going to be Thursday night here on Twitch. Added to the queue this week are 2 that I've actually shown on the queue before, but I'm going to restart doing that this week so that the following week we know what's coming up. The first one is Fractured Minds. Jumping over to Steam to give a quick review on that one. Fractured Minds is an immersive, artistic short game exploring anxiety and mental health issues. Embark on a journey through the human psyche to explore the everyday challenges associated with these conditions. Emily M. Games. I'm going to go and let the whole trailer go here so you can see kind of what's all into this. It's a little bit long, but it's really worth watching to see this young developer.
My name is Emily and I'm 20 and I made Fractured Minds. I chose to do a puzzle solving format for the game, mostly because it kind of reflects the challenges that you face with mental health issues. Like, it's a struggle to get the key and to open the door to the next room. Because of my own experiences with mental health and anxiety, it's quite like a personal topic for me. I actually missed quite a lot of school because of my anxiety, so in my free time I would basically work on the game. It was kind of like an outlet for my stress. It gave me motivations and goals and helped me focus on something, and I definitely think that helped me get through that time. The BAFTA Young Game Designers competition is like the perfect starting point for any young person wanting to enter the games industry. I was a little bit apprehensive at first because I didn't think I could win, basically. But then my sister actually really encouraged me, so I just went for it. The feeling of finding out I'd been shortlisted was just, it's one of the best days of my life, definitely. When I was at the train station about to go to the BAFTA ceremony, I actually had a really, really bad panic attack. I honestly thought, I can't do this, I'm just gonna go home. But my sister kind of helped me through it. I mean, I knew I had to try because it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so you have to go for it. And like, I'm so glad I did.
It is Fractured Minds by Emily Mitchell.
It just went from the worst day of my life to the best day. I'm just so happy to like have it reach Xbox and then actually be able to play it at home is just beyond exciting. I really think that the charity Safe in Our World could make a big difference in the games industry. To have a voice campaigning for mental health to be spoken about more and for video games to be part of that solution, I'm just really excited to be part of it.
The next one we're going to be adding is Slime Rancher. We'll probably have a guest on one of those too. That's going to be on Twitch 2 Thursdays down the road. Kind of a fun one that the whole family's put a little bit of time into. A lot to see on that one. I was actually watching a speed run of it the other day, which was pretty amazing. But yeah, that'll be on Thursday coming up. Looking over at Steam on that one, Slime Rancher is a tale of Beatrix LeBeau, a plucky young rancher who sets out for a life thousands of light years away from Earth on the far, far range, where she tries her hand at making a living wrangling slimes. All right, so that's going to be about 2 Thursdays down the road. This week, again, we're doing Sheltered and Regions of Ruin. Everybody be safe with your holidays. Hope you got your lights up, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.